We're blood of blood through Jesus Christ. There's got to be a greater expression of this authenticity in the church, where people know that they belong. You're my son, you're my daughter. It doesn't matter what you've done, you're my son or my daughter. A father never says, you're no longer my son or my daughter. And our Father in heaven never says that. Authenticity can only be in the community when we have real security in our identity in Christ. And the fact that so much Christianity is inauthentic is telling us that we've laid the foundation wrong somewhere, that people are so insecure. I mean, we see this even in just the human world. Why can't somebody apologize? Why can't somebody take ownership for their mistakes? Why is everything a major? And it's because we have not the type of security in the love of God that is appropriate to reality. We can be secure in His love. His love, nothing can separate us from the love of God in Jesus Christ. Nothing. Nothing can stop Him from loving you. If while we were yet enemies, Christ died for us, the best expression of God is He loves you and sent His Son to die for you. While you were yet enemies, Christ loved you and shed His blood for you. That's beautiful, isn't it? But I would almost say inauthenticity is a sign that we have that insecurity. We have not experienced unconditional love. We have not experienced belonging because we've become children of God. We are accepted if we behave. We're accepted if we conform. We are accepted if we look right, talk right, think right, act right. And where does that leave us? Inauthentic. Putting on masks. Hypocrites. That's what that means, to put on a mask. Hypocrites. You know, people say, I'm not a hypocrite. Do you put on a mask? And hopefully we can use that word in a way of enlightenment only when we have these foundations. Again, I repeat the cycle. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Ask and receive. Hunger and thirst for righteousness. Why? Condemnation, guilt tripping, judgmentalism does not open the way to the kingdom. See, what Jesus is showing us is the way into the kingdom, to manifest the kingdom. And it's beautiful. But you see how real these things are? Okay, moving on. Page 2. This whole idea of blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God, is really beautiful to me. Hebrews 12:14-15 says, pursue peace with all people. Oh, blessed are the peacemakers. You see, I'm telling you, the Beatitudes are like the 10 Commandments of the New Covenant. They teach you how to operate in the new covenant reality, how to manifest the new covenant reality. Pursue peace with all people, unless they're a Republican or a Democrat. Sorry, behave. And holiness, without which no one will see the Lord. I mean, you see how easy you could use that to nail people over the head? Holy, without which no one will see the Lord. But it's beautiful because it's also a promise that with holiness you will see the Lord. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. It's the same thing. Looking carefully, lest anyone fall short of the grace of God, lest any root of bitterness springing up cause trouble, and by this many become defiled. I find this interesting. Pursue peace with all people. And then he's talking at the end about a root of bitterness. And then the sandwich in the middle is holiness, without which no one will see the Lord.